Good morning, Muscatine, and happy Wellness Wednesday. This is my favorite day of any day of the weeks. So my name is Autumn Schultz. I am the co-owner of Impact Fitness and Nutrition. You've seen me on here quite often, and so is my husband. You know me, I love to talk about nutrition, health, and overall wellness. And if you check out the Discover Muscatine newspaper today, you will find an article for The Health of It with Coach Autumn. I am super excited about today because, one, I get to host. I am so excited. I've been wanting to do this for so long. And it's the perfect day to do this. Also, I want to first start off by thanking our sponsors for the show. First off, Hy-Vee, because we're in the middle of the produce area. I love this. It's so much fun. Unity Point and Health, Trinity Muscatine, Muscatine Power and Water, Becky Insurance, Toyota of Muscatine, Rivo Plumbing and Heating, Impact Fitness and Nutrition, Suntan City, Lutheran Living Senior Campus, Impact Life Blood Center, and Harper Cycling and Fitness. We cannot have the show without all of you, so thank you so much. Also, if you want to take a look at discovermuscatine.com and take a look at some of their fun articles, one of the ones that I really caught my attention was the Muscatine Community School District food service program for the summer. Meals will be provided to all children without charge, so be sure to check out that for more information. And some fun events that are happening today. We have the Kids Fun Night at 6 p.m. At the Island Methodist Church. Registration starts at 5:45. There's going to be games, snacks, crafts, songs, stories, so much more. And if you did not know, I am part of the Walk to End ALZ committee. So we are doing our virtual kickstart today from 12 to 12:30. Head over to Facebook, Muscatine Walk to End ALZ. The Zoom link is provided, and if you can't make it live, which is totally okay, you can actually get the webinar recording. This opportunity to meet some amazing team members, committee members, and learn more about why we love Walk to End ALZ. And be sure to sign up, create a team. So, with that being said, it is some national days, and it's the month of May. First off, it is Mental Health Awareness Month. If you know me as a nutrition coach, your lifestyle is what's most important. So mental health is a form of health. You can't have a healthy lifestyle and try and eat well and exercise if your mindset's not there. And it is National Small Business Week. You want to know the best way to celebrate National Small Business Week? The Sip and Shop. This Friday, I'm really sad because there was an event that was supposed to happen on Friday that we are all going to go to, but now we can all go to this. Sip and Shop. Support all of your local businesses downtown. There's also going to be free wine samples at a bunch of these businesses. It's $25 to register. That's not bad. And you get a swag bag and wine, because who does not love wine? Come on. So, National Small Business Week, head over to Sip and Shop. You can go to sipandshop2022.eventbrite.com or go to Facebook and find the Greater Muscatine Community Chamber and Industry, I said that right. Go over to their Facebook page and sign up for the Sip and Shop. $25. You can also register day of. It's from 5 to 8. So if you want free stuff, support local businesses, and get wine, Sip and Shop is your best place to go to this Friday. Also, it is National Ride Your Bike to Work Day or school. I know a bunch of students rode their bike today. It's decent out. I think it's great. It's not. Sun's out. There we go. There's the bright spot. The sun is out. So whether you have rode your bike today or at least get out for 30 minutes and ride your bike today. It's National Orange Juice Day, and thank you, Chris Anderson, for telling me about this. Did you guys know that Hy-Vee does their own freshly squeezed orange juice, and you can purchase it? Yes, you can. So there's a hidden cooler around the corner over by the restaurant that you can actually purchase Hy-Vee's freshly squeezed orange juice. And it is absolutely delicious. If you have not tried their orange juice, it is pretty good. If you'd like some, you can open this up and have this right now. So make sure you get your OJ in today. Maybe it is with pulp, without pulp. Maybe you're going to use this for a mimosa or maybe a screwdriver later. make sure you have this for your brunch on the weekends. So it is National Orange Juice Day. I had to save the best for last. It is May the 4th. It is Star Wars Day. If you don't know me, I am a huge Star Wars nerd. So I am decked out in my Star Wars gear. I've got my little Grogu and a Star Wars shirt underneath. But my girl at Black Pearl Cafe is doing 2 different rebolts of the day. So are you going to be on the dark side and have the red, or are you going to be the light side and have a blue? So I'm a dark side person. Darth Vader's my best friend. So the red one today is blackberry, red raspberry, watermelon, and vanilla. The light side is blue raspberry, kiwi, and watermelon. So they are doing a tally vote today, so be sure to either get the dark side or the light side at Black Pearl Cafe. They are delicious. So with all of that being said, I am very excited to have an amazing group of ladies here that love health, wellness, fitness, and making sure that you are living a healthier lifestyle. So I would like to start off by welcoming Kim, the co-founder and president of Muscatine Diabetes Project, and all these wonderful group of ladies, Mel, Cassie, Diana. I am so happy to have you all here today.
Well, thank you, Autumn.
Thanks, Autumn.
Yeah.
Thanks, Autumn. Thanks for having us, Autumn.
No worries. So, Kim, please tell us about your story with Muscatine Diabetes Project and how it all started.
Well, the Muscatine Diabetes Project was organized as a nonprofit in 2016 due to seeing a gap within Muscatine County of serving people living with type 1, type 2, and pre-diabetes. We have a family history of diabetes. Actually, our late son was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes in 1993 at almost 6 years old, and unfortunately lost his life to complications of living with diabetes in 2004 at 17. I've been an advocate for diabetes awareness and worked with JDRF for fundraising, for research, but right now our focus is how do we help people live a healthier life with living with diabetes, with type 1, type 2, and pre-diabetes.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, but for what I've seen is you've made an amazing impact, no pun intended, into Muscatine. So when I was reading about your certifications, you have one called Prevent T2 Lifestyle Coach. What is that about?
Yeah, actually, the program is a one-year program, and it is individuals that are diagnosed with prediabetes. With 12 months, it gives you an opportunity for 6 months of really intensive education. It is a behavior change program, a lifestyle change, because if you want to improve your life, you have to change some things. Mm-hmm. And so the first 6 months is a strong education part, and the last 6 months is kind of just reaffirming information that you've learned. It is a CDC program, so it's an evidence-based program. You eat healthy without giving up all the food that you love is some of the things you learn about. To add physical activity to your life, even if you don't think you have time. A lot of people think they don't have time, but just taking 30 minutes on a lunch hour is activity. Learn to cope with challenges that can derail your hard work, like how to choose healthy food when eating out. Mm-hmm. Get back on track if you stray from your plan, because everyone slips now and then. So if anyone is interested, or if they've been diagnosed with pre-diabetes, just give us a call. We'd love to visit with you about this program. It is evidence-based, and there is results with it.
Okay. How do people get a hold of you? What is the best way?
Actually, we do have a Facebook page. My phone number is 563-260-2763 or muscatinediabetes@gmail.com.
Oh, there we go. So I know that your website too is ndpiowa.org.
That is correct.
There is so much information on that website. You have it for adults, you have it for youth, and you have it for community engagement for resources. So when I was looking at kind of the diagnosed diabetes information, you had on there 537 million worldwide. Mm-hmm. 37.3 million Americans and 242,403 Iowans.
Yes.
That was a huge eye-opener when I saw those numbers. So when we go into the adults portion of it, talk to me a little bit about the support groups and the lifestyle tips and how you supply those for them.
Okay, we do have a support group, and we're just getting back into in-person meetings on that. We, with a support group, it's an adult support group that we offer, and we encourage them to come and share some of the struggles they're having with living with diabetes. Diabetes is 24/7, and you talked about mental health. It really does affect people's mental health. It's dealing with a lot of decisions that have to be made 24/7, and so we just offer that support group. We talk about, we have people within the community come in as well. We've done a book club with that, and then we also have a Facebook page for moms and grandmas of type 1 youth, and that is a closed group. It's invitation only, but that is another support area too, to meet the needs of mothers, grandmothers, siblings, supporting, being the caregivers of someone that lives with type 1 as well.
I love that. I mean, we always talk about the foundation of living a healthy lifestyle is support and accountability. So the fact that you've made these for these moms and grandmothers, or maybe even aunts, anyone in that sense of just being able to help them, that is awesome.
Yeah, it is amazing, you know. We always encourage that in our adult support group as well, because a number of people sometimes deal with stigmas, deal with, you know, people blaming them for their condition. And it's so amazing to see the support that's there in a family and the caregivers, because that really changes a lot. It helps the individual. And again, like I said, living with diabetes 24/7, there are so many decisions that have to be made all the time. And you beat yourself up when really it's just a really tough disease to live with.
So youth, you did something fun. Was this yesterday? 2 days ago?
Well, actually, it was our Diabetes Busters program. So last week was National Healthy Kids Week, and so we awarded a certificate of awesome. So our Diabetes Busters program, which Mel is one of our volunteers on that, we delivered to the Muscatine School District third graders in March 21st through 23rd through the 25th. And then we teach them about Diabetes 101. They learn about type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes. They learn about nutrition and exercise. And then what we've done the past 5 years that we've done the program is we've encouraged them to do a voluntary step tracking. Because I'm an action person, and Mel knows that too, that, you know, you can give a lot of information, but then what do they do with it? So they receive a pedometer. So with the voluntary step tracking portion, we encourage them to keep track of their steps. And so we said, you know, we'll come back and if you turn in your form, we're going to come back and see you. And so we awarded them the certificate of awesome. We had 16 youth that did the voluntary. And so if you want to go out on our Facebook page and look at it, we've just really excited about that program. Again, it's planting seeds with that. And I'll hold it over to Mel here too, since she's one of the volunteers, if she has anything to say about it.
The Diabetes Busters program is so cool to be able to participate and volunteer with as well. The kids get so excited. They really pick up a lot of good information, share it with families, and somewhere down the road, they'll point at Kim and say, "Hey, you're that diabetes lady." Yeah. And they recognize us from being at their school. So it's an excellent program that gets the kids started and thinking about healthy lifestyles and things that they can do to make some changes for themselves and their family, and try and draw families in for that support so that they have that support in making healthy choices.
And how long have you been doing this for?
The first program started in 2017-18 school year.
Okay.
And so then we had 2018-19, and then we were getting ready for 2019-2020. And
had to take a little break.
Yep, we were just that week, we were getting ready to start March 20th, and March 16th, everything stopped. But with the activity, that's one thing in nutrition that we encourage. That we have the My Plate, and then we've also done the 5210 Healthy Choices Count program. Again, helping the kids understand more about healthier choices, and we have a My Plate relay, and with that, we all eat the sometimes foods, and those would be maybe a Skittles, cheeseburger, pizza, things like that. And then there's the everyday foods that we should always have on our plate: the fruit, the vegetables, the grains, the protein, and the dairy. And so it's another visual for the kids to realize when we do the My Plate relay that more activity is needed to burn calories that they put in. And they were really aware of looking at that food card, and the healthier foods got through quicker, didn't they? Yeah. And the sometimes food had to burn a little bit more energy to burn off those calories. So it was pretty amazing.
Oh, that's so fun. I loved it. I saw the pictures. It looked like fun. This 5210. I remember this as a kid, and maybe that just time-stamped. I don't know, and I apologize. But I saw this, and the features for May, if you didn't want to talk about this at all, I just think this is so fun that there's now like kind of a monthly feature each time.
Yes, and again, it's a wonderful program, and that's one thing that we're looking at. How do we encourage it more within our schools? How do we get into the work sites? Because really, it's good for everyone to know, to eat those fruits and vegetables. And I didn't think to wear my fruits and vegetable bands, but we also give the kids the bands. And so you start off on your day with 5 bands on your right hand. And then as you eat your fruits and vegetables, you move them over to your left hand. And again, it's another visual. It keeps it in front of you. Even me as an adult, it's like, oh my gosh, I had my banana this morning, I had my yogurt and strawberries, or maybe orange juice, and I'm thinking, oh, I've got to get whatever left in after the day. So again, even me as an adult, it helps bring awareness on eating the fruits and vegetables. So.
Perfect. Sorry, I got distracted.
Oh.
Someone in the audience. As you drop something. So then the other part on the website is diabetes resources, information. I know there was one for Medicare in there, and then community. I'd love to hear more about the community resources for that.
Well, the community resources are actually sitting at the table here. We're all about, living with diabetes, or even if you don't live with diabetes, just the wonderful resources that we have in our community with health and wellness. And you talked about mental health, but you just look at everything encompasses being a healthier version of yourself. And I'm going to pass it down here and have them talk about their organizations on that, and they can share a little bit more on that. So here's Mel.
At the Y, we've got some areas of focus, and the areas of focus that we try and do our programming around are for youth development, for healthy living, and for social responsibility. And of course, at the Y, we're always trying to provide activities and facilities and programs to help youth and adults and families find ways to be active, things to do, healthy activities, classes, workouts, recreational activities, and time to spend together as a family. So our focus is really trying to provide something for everybody. Someone who can't do some of the classes, can't come to our boot camp class, but they can come to Silver Sneakers. Their health would allow them to come and be in the water, which is a gentle form of exercise, et cetera, and so on. So we try to provide something for everyone so they can find something that they can get out and do and be successful and find that support group and that niche. So I guess I'll pass it on to Cassie.
Mel, before you do, how do people get a hold of you to say, hey, I'm new in town, I want to join? What do they do?
They can check our website. They can sign up online, upload their own picture, and then come in and verify things and get their card when they come in, or put it on their phone. Or they could come into the Y. We'd be glad to take them on a tour, look around the building a little bit, give them some information, or they can call me at the Y number 263-9996, and I'll try and give them whatever information I can to help them see if it would be a good fit for them.
Awesome.
Good.
I love it.
All right. So at Anytime Fitness, we're kind of looking to help everybody overcome their insecurities about stepping into the gym, because a lot of people don't realize they're comfortable in their own body, they love their body, they love what they do on a daily basis, but then when you step into the gym, sometimes it can be intimidating. So I definitely try to help people overcome that. We definitely have a really good community at Anytime Fitness, so I always tell people, like, if you need help or you don't know how to do something, like, if another member is there and they see that you need help, people offer to like come up and help, or they'll be like, hey, if you did it this way, you could target a different muscle group or target that muscle group a little better. So we definitely have a good community out there, and just trying to keep people active. So good thing about Anytime is that if you work second shift, third shift, first shift, you can come anytime you want. So we're open 24/7, whether I'm in the office or not. So we have a lot of people, second shifters, who come at like 2 o'clock in the morning. And so it's convenient for them just because they can engage in their health fitness journey no matter what time of the day it is. And we definitely, we have our member exclusive apps, so I can send people exercise on the app, or they can build their own workouts, record them. So we definitely have that great app, and I can send virtual workouts on there and that kind of stuff. So trying to keep people motivated and keep them going.
Good. And then how do people get a hold of you? Where do they sign up? And then where are you?
Yeah, so we are located in the Muscatine Mall, so right in the front of the building. I'm in the office Monday through Friday, 11:30 to 5:45 p.m. We can stop in, or you can call and make an appointment. My phone number is 563-263-3488, or you can reach me on Anytime Fitness Muscatine on Facebook, or through my email, which is muscatinea@anytimefitness.com. So still getting used to all of that.
Good morning. My name is Diana Tank, and I am a member of the Mellon City Bike Club. And the first thing I want to discuss are some of the options we have for keeping people out on their bikes and the safety within riding their bikes. And the first thing, of course, is to wear a helmet. We require that to come on any of our rides. And we also do offer bike rodeos periodically. Our Harper Cycling and Fitness, Greg down there, is an excellent resource for anybody that wants to come down and get fitted correctly for a bicycle. That's so important. A lot of people don't quite understand that it's not one size fits all, that you kind of do need to be able to have a safe bike that you are riding and make sure that you understand a little bit about keeping your bike safe. So going down there is great. Helmets, they've got all the equipment you need, and he's a wonderful resource for anybody just starting out riding a bike. But our club does offer bike rides, group rides, almost every day of the week. Once about May hits. I think we're just getting ready now, of course, due to weather. It hasn't been great to get out there quite yet, but some of us have, and we've had days we've been able to do it. But our actual group rides are always posted on Mellon City Bike Club Facebook page. And we do have rides for all levels of rider. Nobody's left behind. We have a Monday night ride they all leave in the riverfront. We always meet at the riverfront, and we go for a bicycle ride for about an hour out, an hour back, depending on the time of year and the darkness and such. But we always take a group ride, then we always come back, and we always frequent one of our local restaurants. Cycling always includes a little bit of food after, so
you need fuel.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, a little food and beverage, and more camaraderie, and more time to talk and chat. So we always stop by one of the local places. And then our Tuesday night ride is the ride that I always offer to people that are just getting started, and maybe a family, maybe some kids. And we do take that ride that's a little bit slower paced. We always have our rides led by somebody from the club, and there's always somebody there. And we kind of take it based on what the type of people that come to ride, what their needs are. So the trail has become absolutely fantastic. I can't promote that trail enough, and how we've we've extended it down now to Deep Lakes. That's wonderful. That is wonderful. You can basically get almost a 20-mile ride in without going out on the streets if you start at where it's the beginning and end. So, and I'm fantastic because I live a block off of where the route starts, so I can just take off on my bike and just go. So that has been really great for bike safety because you're not on the street so much. So we have that ride, and then we have weekend rides that just are pickup rides. We might just post those out on the Facebook page, and somebody might just say, hey, let's go right out to Wilton and back, or something like that for breakfast. So we do a lot of riding, and we promote our rides on the website. I do want to promote also our bike rodeo that's coming up on the 19th on it's Thursday night, and it will start at 5 o'clock down at the soccer complex parking lot.
Okay.
And that is going to be on the old soccer complex, so the west would be the east parking lot, excuse me. We'll have about half of that lined up, and we will draw out an obstacle course and promote bike safety and have kids come down and ride an obstacle course and learn about safety. Basically, get helmets fit correctly. We will have some free helmets to give away, and those will be given away as they last, as the supply lasts. We will offer, Greg Harper will be down there, and he takes the kids through a great bike safety check. So when they get ready to get on their bike every day, they check their tires, their chain. They have a little mental note they can take to make sure their bike is safe before they get on it. And then we will be taking a small bike ride after. So we will do the bike rodeo, give away the helmets, do some bike safety, and then we will actually go on a little trail ride for those that want to join us. Helmets are required, but like I said, if you have your own helmet, wonderful, but please bring it because we require that for doing the rodeo as well as taking the bike ride. And we will have some free ones if anybody
I wish
needs
I would have
a
had
helmet.
this information when I was a kid. I just feel that I just jumped on the bike, no helmet, and didn't
Yeah.
even think about things.
Exactly.
Probably should have had those type of things when I was younger.
But I would like to also plug out something else too. I'm on another group called the Muscatine Trail System group, and we work monthly. We meet monthly, and we discuss ways to connect trails, ways to extend trails, and we're always working with different counties, and so the trail system just keeps growing by being able to work with other counties and say, hey, what are you guys doing? Like Louisa County is one of them. Can we kind of somehow join together and figure out a way to extend these trails so we can keep these communities connected and keep people on trails riding their bikes, because that is honestly the safest place to ride your bike is on a trail.
I love that. And that was another part that was the resources, was the trail system. So thank you for talking about that.
You bet.
That
Yes.
was perfect. So I am super bummed about this weekend, but I know it will happen here soon. Weather dependent. Please stop raining. Spring is just weird. So please tell me more about the Healthier You Walk.
Well, the Healthier You Walk that was scheduled for Friday, May 6th is being rescheduled, and we currently have a date, and we will probably start promoting that next week. So the past day and a half has been many phone calls and many emails, making sure everyone received the communication. So if you're listening to this, the walk is going to be rescheduled, and we will let you know on that date. The walk is... We've been going on with this walk since 2005, or diabetes awareness, I guess I should say. We partnered with the Watermelon Stampede Against Diabetes, and we ran that through 2008, and then 2009 we partnered with the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation, and we did an annual walk there, and Muscatine community raised over $500,000 for diabetes research for type 1, which is amazing. And then, like I say, in 2016 the Muscatine Diabetes Project was organized, and that's where we took it a little bit different direction and looking at the healthier aspect of a walk. As Diana touched on, the amazing trail system that we have here in Muscatine, and we do it at the Discovery Park. In our earlier days, we've done it down at the riverfront, which is an amazing venue as well. Mm-hmm. And so we're looking at maybe possibly looking at different parts of the trail and how do we do something each year. But the Discovery Park is a wonderful location. Mm-hmm. Again, what Diana says, when you have an event, you want to keep people safe. And with Discovery Park, we kind of can keep people corralled in there and keep cars out. And so the walkers can come and have an amazing evening learning about health and wellness and being able to walk the 1.5 mile walk path.
Perfect. So if I'm a brand new person and I come in, what are registration fees? What do I expect when I do come and check in? You had mentioned that there's going to be some fun activities. What kind of things? This would be technically my first time ever coming to your walk. So I want to know more about what to expect as someone new within the community.
Well, the registration we do is a lower fee. We do charge the adult registration. That is anyone 18 years and older. It is $10, and this goes back into our program. The Muscatine Diabetes Project is pretty unique. We are a 100% run volunteer organization, so we have no paid positions. So it goes back into our mission and helping people that live with type 1, type 2, and pre-diabetes. And then for the youth, we this year, since the pandemic in 2020, the Muscatine Diabetes Project partnered with the COVID delivery, grocery delivery program with MCSA. And so we have been serving individuals that have self-identified diabetes that are food insecure. So I thought this year, how can we again get some healthy awareness? And so we were asking youth to bring a non-perishable food donation. So that's 17 years and under. And we recommended low sodium options because in living with diabetes, you may have other health issues with high blood pressure, cholesterol issues. So the low sodium soups and canned vegetables, the light syrup canned fruit, unsweetened applesauce, and then the single packaged peanut butter. That is a lot that people that receive the grocery delivery bags, they don't want a big huge jar of Skippy and so they're just amazing little individual packages, which when living with diabetes, peanut butter is a wonderful protein if you don't have some of the funds to buy meats and stuff like that. So that's why we add that on there. And then we always include pets. So in walking at the beautiful Discovery Park, they're welcome. We've always welcomed pets as long as they remain on a leash, and we have never had any issues with that at all. And we enjoy seeing the four-legged friends with us there.
I feel like my dog, she's an 80-pound lab. Her name is Leia. No surprise there, everyone, no surprise. She would have so much fun. She doesn't know how to just, stay down. She just wants to love you. She would have fun loving everyone there.
She would have a lot of people loving her back, probably.
So this is great. I can't wait to hear about the new date. So the walk starts at 7?
Well, we're rescheduling it.
Okay.
So we're with the new date. The times will be a little bit different.
Okay.
So we'll just watch our Facebook page, and we'll start promoting that hopefully next week on that. So, we're excited about the new date. And sometimes, when life gives you lemon, you make amazing lemonade. So we're looking at this as a blessing in disguise and being able to bring in a little different date with this and that we've never done before. So.
Oh, here we go. Trying something new. I love it.
And then you talked about with the event, we have a fun zone. So definitely we have an inflatable there. We have yard games for the kids to play. We've initiated bubble wands. Since our walk was on May 4th, that was when we initiated that. So the kids are able to run out in the green grass and have bubbles and just be kids and have fun. And then we have the vendor zone.
Okay.
And in the past, we have invited pharmaceutical reps or more diabetes related. And this year, after coming off of the pandemic, our committee looked at how can we bring focus on becoming a healthier you. And that's the ladies sitting here at the table. We're part of our vendors along with some other ones as well. And our new date, we're going to continue that theme. How can you come to the event, walk, and just learn some information about becoming a healthier you.
And it's everyone within the community too, which I love so much, keeping focused on the Muscatine, especially small businesses too. I love it. I'm very happy to, officially meet all of you. I've heard so much about you that I'm very excited to meet you. Being in the mall, Tony has been talking a lot about you. I love it. I'm so excited. I'm sure she's very happy too. It's been amazing to finally meet you. and just being able to get to know each of you. Mel, you've heard about me, and now I finally get to meet you in person. So thank you to my husband, Scott, there. So remember, Sip and Shop is this Friday. From 5 to 8, you can register in person. It's $25. Head over to Black Pearl today. Either get your dark side or light side rebolts. And make sure you have a little orange juice today, since it is National Orange Juice Day. Other than that, I am so happy to be here. I'm so happy to be hosting. I love being on this show. I love meeting new people. I can't wait to hear about the new date and being a part of the Healthier You Walk. My husband and I, we are very excited. Maybe a little less enthusiastic there. So other than that, I want to say I hope you all have a healthy and happy Wellness Wednesday, and may the 4th be with you. Have a wonderful day, everyone.
We've all been through a lot together, and along the way, you'll find out who really cares for you and who you can trust. Because there's a lot of stuff that happens in life, like those days when the amazing happens, or those days that are really, really hard. That's why you need someone like Unity Point Health. Because when it comes to your health, you gotta have someone you can trust. Unity Point Health. Know how much